and we are here just outside of the boardwalk on the back half. So the lake is right behind me over here. My mask is in hand and the gimbal is in hand. So fun story. I left a piece of the gimbal in the car, so I'm walking back to the car real quick, and then this will be steady as we go. It's going to be a great stream today. We have some special guests waiting for us that just got here. And I'm going to do lots of fun facts, tips, and tricks all about Disney's Boardwalk, the AbracadaBar. Then we're going to hop in the car and go over to Coronado Springs, do a full tour there. There's tons of fun facts and awesome things at Coronado Springs, one of my favorite resorts on property. And then end our stream at the Dahlia Lounge, one of my favorite lounges on property. So we have a power-packed stream today. Stay tuned. We're going to be on for at least 2 hours. Like I said, lots of friends, lots of fun facts. This is WDWNT live streaming, and you have Pete Carney. So now it's gonna be a little bumpy. I'm sorry, and I had to put on a mask. I made sure I was far away from everybody, but now I have to walk. So, oh, geez, see, look at this, no gimbal, and it's all messed up. All right, let's go. Thank you so much. All right, let's walk back to the car. We're gonna put the backpack away. I was working here earlier. And we'll grab the piece for the gimbal that I forgot in the car. That's fun. So it's gonna be a little shaky for a minute. And then we'll do gimbal time and we'll come back into the boardwalk and start at AbracadaBar. Although it's a great opportunity for me to start saying hi to some of you guys. So I think I'm gonna do that. Just wanna make sure I'm in the clear. It is hot here today. For those outside of the Central Florida area, it is over 80. I think it was like 83. All right, I'm home free. Just so everyone knows, I'm at least 40 feet away from all other human life. Oh, it feels glorious. And we're outside. So how's everyone doing? Let's look at this chat here. We're gonna have a great chat. If you're just joining us and just jumping in the stream, we are going, the parks are crazy this week. It is a madhouse. Parks are blocked out for resort guests, annual pass holders, same day tickets, complete madhouse all week. So I thought it'd be fun. I did a poll on my Twitter, if you guys are following along, at your WDW guy. I did a little poll. What would you want me to do if we weren't in the parks? And again, I know it's bumpy. I'm going to the gimbal if you're just joining. So I said, do you want me to go to Blizzard Beach? Do you want me to go to Disney Springs? I forgot the other option was, but I said resort hopping. You guys voted on resort hopping. So here we are. Today we're doing the Boardwalk and Grand Destino. And then also we're gonna do a little hyper focus on the AbracadaBar because I think there's so many cool fun facts in there. As well as we're gonna do the Dahlia Lounge while the sun is setting, show you the views of almost all of Walt Disney World from the top of the Dahlia Lounge. It's on the 16th floor of the Grand Destino Tower. And some fun facts in there and some great views, great food and drinks. We also have some fun special guests popping onto the stream today. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna have a ton of fun today. And again, you see me maskless because there's nobody around. I am outdoors and at least over 100 yards away from everybody else. It is hot. Hot, hot, hot. How you feeling? Hot, hot, hot. We're almost at my car and I promise then we will gimbal this up and then it'll be a smooth sailing going forward. Hello to everyone who's already here. Do me a huge favor. Make sure you hit that thumbs up right out of the gate. Let's not forget. Let's get some other people in the stream. I have done, well, over time, a ton of research, many hours on all these places. But I freshened up earlier today just to make sure I'm bringing you guys all accurate facts. I don't want to be off and just guess. So we're going to have a lot of fun. Yeah, it's 85 degrees right now. I am sweating. All right, we have arrived at the automobile. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Let's just put you guys there for a moment. You know, one day we're gonna have a perfect stream. we probably have had some, but perfection's not fun. I even got here an hour early. An hour. Can you guys believe that? An hour early? All right. Just getting it out of the car. Come into the car with me. How's it going? Oh, Gimbal, where have you gone? Oh, Gimbal. Wait a minute. Ah, there she is. This little elusive piece is the game changer. All right, let's do it. You can see the Skyliner behind me. All right. Sorry, everyone. Well, that's not fun. That's not fun. I'm trying to make this nice for you guys. Oh, geez. Yes. All right, hold on. You guys are going into your home here. Hey, we are Gimbal-fied. With a little bit of Gimbal-fied. I think we have everything else. I hope I have everything. Let's go to the Boardwalk. We're back in business. It feels good. So hi everyone. If you're just joining us, please make sure you hit that thumbs up. Today we are resort hopping, and I know I'm recapping this for a third time in 7 minutes, but people are still jumping in. We're jumping up in numbers. We're doing the Boardwalk. We're doing the AbracadaBar, tons of fun stuff. We're doing Coronado Springs, and we're finishing at the Dahlia Lounge for sunset with great views of Disney. Lots of fun facts, lots of special guests. But do me a favor, some things I haven't mentioned is make sure, one, that you've hit the like button. Two, that you've subscribed. I mean, what are you waiting for? It's the only way to find out about all of our videos, all of our content, all of the news, updates. I don't want to slide down this. So make sure you're not only subscribed right here, but also on our sister channel, WDWNT Entertainment. You want to subscribe there. So many amazing videos. Pretty much anything that's just news related will be right here on this channel. And then anything that's fun or commentary, anything else besides news basically, which is, you could assume, the entire gamut, go on over there, subscribe there as well. And something I haven't talked about is when you're not watching the streams, you're at work or at home, this is something I do, and I never give it enough love, is WDWN Tunes. So WDWNTUNES. An amazing station. We play music from all the Disney parks all around the world, all day long, 24/7. Go check that out. What else you got to do? You must download the app, WWNT, the app. It's everything you need. It also has WWN tunes on it. So if you want to download the app, there you go. And then you can bump it through your speakers at home or anything like that. Carousel of products. Something I have to talk about as well. Get all your official WWNT swag, including the cast members or magic shirt. Go check it out. I think we did it all. Now, let's get off my big red face. And here we are at Disney's Boardwalk. Look at that. To be honest, I'm kind of impressed they made it from AbracadaBar to the car and back in 9 minutes. I did get here, like I said, about an hour. I can see Jordan in the chat. I was doing some work, and then the minute I went to go set up the gimbal, I saw the gimbal. I'm like, everything's there, except for that little piece, which I left in the car. It must have fallen out of the bag. But here we are. As you can tell, it's quiet here. Everyone in the parks. In case you're wondering, the mask is on. I was only off because there was no humans around. Humans. We're headed to the Boardwalk, the show place at the shore. A vacation sensation. And it is quiet down here today. Love the big lawn. So this is where they would do their like movies at night with the inflatable screens, lots of activities for the kids. Normally we'd have entertainers and performers around the boardwalk at night here. All of that currently on pause, hopefully coming back. For those who don't know, the boardwalk, obviously modeled after Atlantic City's boardwalk here on the East Coast, somewhere I used to go all the time growing up. And our first stop is going to be the AbracadaBar, a hidden gem, one of my favorite spots, modeled after the golden age of the boardwalk, I'd say in Atlantic City, which was like the 30s and 40s, 20s, 30s, 40s. It actually turns 5 this summer. I can't believe it's going to be 5 years old already. It took over for Seashore Suites. We'll talk more about that inside. Right next to Trattoria Al Forno and Flying Fish, the AbracadaBar. Enchanting elixirs, curious concoctions. They have vanishing libations for standing ovations. I'm basically gonna give you a detailed about AbracadaBar. Normally that's a WIGS exclusive. Oh, I gotta shout out my WIGS. What am I doing before I do anything else? Shout out to the WIGS, the WDWNT Inner Globe Society. If you're not a member, go check it out. Patreon.com/WDWNT. For as little as $2 a month, you get tons of bonus stuff, including Detail, the show we were just talking about. But you're gonna get a little preview of what that's all about right now. But please, go check that out. Write it down wherever you are right now. Pull over on the side of the road, put it in your notes, write it on a piece of paper. Patreon.com/WDWNT. Big shout out to the WIGS family. I see all you guys in the chat. I love you. All right, I see everyone's falling in. We got over 215 people here so far. 130 likes, love it. Let's keep the likes going. Hit that thumbs up button. Let's get some other people in here. So when I show you all this fun stuff inside the AbracadaBar, you know what's going on. Of course, this lake, if you're not aware, is Crescent Lake. You have the Boardwalk Bakery, Joe's Margaritas, the ESPN Club, the Yacht Club, the Beach Club. You have Swan and Dolphin in the background. You have the Atlantic Dance Hall right here, Jelly Rolls. Oh God, please come back. And then these are basically all boardwalk rooms on the second and third story with just establishments underneath. So you have, just some like gift shops, some sundries. You do have the brewery over there, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's a little, if you like craft beer. I mean, it's not awful, but it's not the greatest craft beer of all time. That's all I'm gonna say. But who knows? Maybe they got a new brewer. Maybe something new is happening. But let's do this. Disappearing Nightly, as you see right here. As I mentioned, so this bar is true to theme of the 1930s and 40s, the golden age of the boardwalk. So let's go inside and check out what's going on. Oh boy. What? Lauren! Eric! This is ridiculous. I'm gonna make one of you guys disappear tonight. Well, you're in front of one of, I know, Lee, how long were you away for? Oh, jeez. Oh, sweet sassy Molassy. You guys are in big trouble. All right, well, I'm gonna give a tour of the AbracadaBar. You guys are in big trouble. First up, the mirror wall. Mirror's using a lot of illusions and magic. Also, I will give you kind of the entire room. This is your entrance into Flying Fish. So Flying Fish shares a space with the AbracadaBar because if you want to use the restroom at Flying Fish, you actually have to come through the AbracadaBar. Love the stage door up there. So you'll notice that Madame Heshire's disappeared. These posters of all the magicians change, and let's just say, well, they disappear and they may reappear. Another one of my favorite things in the entire world is this wallpaper. You'll notice it all around. Here's your sweeping views. And if you look really close at the wallpaper, let's just check out some things here, right? So you have almost everything involving magic. You have your rings. You have the magician himself right here. You have the ropes. You have the suits of the decks. You have diamonds. You have spades on its side. You have the doves. You have the lock and key. You have the rabbits, pulling a rabbit out of your hat. You have the doves. Doves obviously used in a lot of magical illusions, if you will. What else do you have? I'm missing a few other things, but yeah, you have all the suits of all the suits in a deck of cards. The doves, the rings, where are the handcuffs? There's handcuffs too. But this wallpaper, really cool. It's that damask style, which is, for those who don't know, a damask style of wallpaper is the same wallpaper that is used at like the Haunted Mansion. So that's super cool. And you can find lots of tons of cool little things in there. Let's just keep going around our tour here. So on this wall, it's a little crowded. I don't want to crowd people during COVID, but you can see all the magical props in the wall, in the cutout over here, as well as above the bar. Hey! So besides all these beautiful libations, you have more of the magic props up top as well. You also have, again, more of the posters where those magicians appear and reappear. One of my favorite posters is right here behind the bar, where you have Lasdau the Lucky. And if you were to rearrange the letters of Lasdau, you have Oswald, for all of you Disney fans out there, kind of an OG. So a nice callback to Oswald right there. What else do we have in here? More magic props up top. When you come in on the wall, it's not Harry Potter, but you do have the magic wands up top. You have the locks and keys, some old magical books. You have the rings and the coins to represent all different kinds of magic. So your coin magic, your rings, your wands, locks and keys. I'll show you some other pretty neat things about this place. So this goes, like I said, goes back to the 1930s and 40s. So here you have the Boardwalk Bugle, dated 1940, which talks about the night all the magicians were here hanging out. They had just come off the boardwalk, performing all night long. The magicians came in, they were having cocktails, having a good time, sharing secrets, talking about, their performances. And all of a sudden, boom, they vanish. And it became a big story here. Here at Crescent Lake. And you can see a lot of callbacks to this old article, One, the Flying Fish, which is right next door of Crescent Lake. And this space took over the space of Seashore Suites. If everyone remembers Seashore Suites, that's what was here for many years before AbracadaBar. And Seashore Suites was run by two sisters. So very famous on the boardwalk was the Miss America pageant. And Seashore Suites, if you know the backstory, was run by two sisters who went pretty deep in the Miss America pageant, but did not make the cut. So they stayed in town here in Atlantic City and opened up a candy shop, which was here for many years. Now it's the AbracadaBar, but what's kind of cool is they give a nod to the space they took over, which I love, right here, where it says, Twin Sisters Advanced Beauty Pageant. The Suites invited to Miss Seashore Finals. And it talks about their little, yada, 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 them taking it over. Lots of cool stuff here. If you're ever here, you can read this whole thing. The restrooms are super cool, too. So I'm not going to go in unless I check first. But I also just love restroom signs. So here you have the Mr. and Mrs., here you have your lady magician. Here you have your male magician. And then just tons of really cool magic stuff. Old photos, your cards, more photos. The reason also that I am big into all this stuff is I used to do magic. So this is all super cool for me. And if it's not cool for you, then I'm sorry. But it's neat. And it's theming. And it's Disney. And we love these things. Here's another lock. Another cool photo. Another lock. Here's the Ace of Clubs. But if you look close, Hidden Mickey. I love that. Yeah, the man with the mustache in the wallpaper. I pointed that out earlier. This is just another really cool illusion. It makes you feel like you're in a box. Very neat. Like I can see the bartenders even though I'm looking forward, and the bartenders are literally to my right at a 90-degree angle. So yeah, there you go. I just like all the stage access, cast members only. Oh, if you're looking for the magician with the mustache, there he is right there, by the way. You can see his eye, nose, and mustache. Cool question. And again, rings, if you're just joining, ropes, all the suits. Oh, you hear that sound effect? So that means they're about to leave. Let's see if we can time it just right. So if you watch, Laszlo has now reappeared in the poster, and then he disappears from time to time. Same thing with the great Nyoka, I guess you would, that's how you would pronounce that. I want to find out if anyone is in here or not. Ugh. Is anyone else in there, do you know?
I don't think so.
All right, I'm just gonna ask. Anyone else in here? All right, we're going in. No one's in here. Anyone in here? All right. Hi everyone, so this is the men's room. And it may be a little inappropriate, but I just love this. I love that it says 2-stage in that subway wall tile. I'm from New York, so this makes me very excited. And also just like, you know, you're as if you're getting ready for your show. You got the bulb lights. I'm a fan. That's all I wanted to show you. What else we got going on? Obviously, I'm not taking you into the women's room. Let me show you some of the props from this side. So again, if you're into magic, there is a ton of cool homages in here. One of my favorite, I mean, you could see like all the props that magicians use, but also there's some, I would say, callbacks to Disney-related things as well. For instance, you see the lamp. The lamp is right there. Let's see if I can zoom in on here. All right, so there's the lamp, and then if you look at the books, there's a book that says Aladdin. So kind of cool where they have the lamp and the Aladdin book like here on the same wall. Also another hidden Mickey on the roulette wheel or the card wheel. You see the hidden Mickeys. Obviously flowers, locks, a lot of these things, just super, super cool. When if these guests leave, we'll head over there. Also, I love that you have the straight jacket over there, the keys, more of the locks up top, and all the keys right next to it. Super, super neat. Lots of fun stuff. And now you'll see in the poster, the great Laszlo the Lucky has disappeared, and he will reappear shortly. There's a lot of other cool things here too, but one of my last things on the way out, the exit, you obviously have the 4 suits, you have the keys and the locks, but also you have a hidden Mickey in each key. Right there, and a hidden Mickey right there. And that is the AbracadaBar. Now we're gonna go in and have some fun. We're gonna have some cocktails, but I want everyone to know who is here. This is just gonna be a quick, I'm gonna do one and done, and I'm gonna give you more of a tour if you're at the Boardwalk, and then we're gonna get in the car, we're gonna take a trip together, head over to Coronado Springs, do a full tour there, give you lots of fun facts. I know way too much about the Coronado Springs. Culminating in the Grand Destino Tower, going up to the 16th floor, and doing the Dahlia Lounge. So it opens at 7, we're gonna rope drop it. So make sure you stay tuned to the entire stream. And if you have questions, I'm gonna go through the entire chat and answer your questions about the AbracadaBar, about the Boardwalk, about the Grand Destino, about Coronado, about Dahlia. Anything we do today, I'll make sure I answer your questions. I hope you enjoyed that quick little tour. Now we're gonna go hang out with Lauren, Eric, and Lee for a little bit and just have a cocktail here at the AbracadaBar. So come join us, and then I'll answer your questions too. Say hi in the chat, and make sure you're hitting that like button and that subscribe button. It really helps me out. Let's go back inside. All right, it's on me.
Hello.
Well, here we are.
Would you like a glass of water?
Yes.
Kungaloosh.
Kungaloosh. This one mine?
Yeah?
Yeah, probably.
It's hot.
You've been working up a sweat. Would you like me to hold it while you 3 talk?
Oh, we just put it in selfie mode. I'll put it on Eric. He's way more handsome than I am. There he is. Ah, look at that smiling face. And Lauren's here today. Look, there's Lauren.
Hey.
Lee's here too, but she's hanging out with me over here.
Yeah, we're gonna do.
At least it's out of limelight.
Yeah.
Fame is difficult for her.
I mean, the minute we show her face, you guys will be running up to her in every park, saying, Lee, take a picture with
You're
me.
the best ever.
Alver. And as promised, I'm going to answer some of your questions quick while we have a quick cocktail, and then we're going to head over to Coronado and do more of the boardwalk as well. Whew, it is hot out there. I was like booking it to the car.
It took me a while to cool off yesterday.
Lauren, they want you to take them in the women's room.
No.
I am Instagram famous. Yes, thank you.
You are
for my
Instagram
massive
famous.
Decorations. The women's room.
Oh, did you take them in the men's room?
Two of them on the men's room.
I did. I made sure nobody was in there. Went in there. Yeah. Mandy, you could absolutely meet Lauren next week as long as she's around. She's a teacher, so she's a busy lady. All right, so now this is going to be interesting, but we're going to go back 25 minutes in time and answer all your chat questions and say hi while I have a quick little cocktail here, which is already ordered to save time. If you're curious what I'm drinking, I'm having this Tequila Mule. Oh, I didn't even tell you this in the tour, is that they have magical concoctions here. I know, I was too busy talking about the beautiful atmosphere. I didn't even talk about the dark wainscoting or the molding or the dark tin ceiling, which you can see right there. Very cool vibe. Right now you have a lot of natural light coming in, but at night this place has a fantastic atmosphere. Also should be noted, this place only opens after 4 p.m. So don't try and come before 4. So anyway, hi to Cassidy, hi to Tom, hi to Jordan, Cole, Nico the Greeko, Cassidy. I mean, should I go through everyone? This could be fun.
You will.
I will.
Musketeer roll call.
Bianca loves Disney. Shelly, Eddie, Alicia. Hold on. Oh, Alicia says she's staying at the Boardwalk next week, so I'm excited to get some tips. Absolutely, we're going to give you all those. And I'm sorry if it's Alicia or Alicia. It doesn't say which one.
BelVue open?
I don't know. Is BelVue reopened? It does open at 4 every day. We could try.
BelVue's the best.
We'll go check out BelVue after this, which is the lounge at the Boardwalk upstairs. Hukalua just got their Animal Kingdom Green cast members on the Magic shirt, so congratulations. That's fantastic. It's 36 degrees in New Jersey. I wish I could have just a glimpse of that for about 5 minutes on my body.
Yeah,
and
BelVue's
then,
closed.
oh, boo. Hi, Courtney. Hey, K-Jack.
Hotel is too, so.
Yeah. One little spark is here. Hey, what's going on? It is 85, but it feels like 105
No.
for
It's
me.
brutal out there.
It is very,
It's delightful.
very
Yeah,
hot.
I agree. I love this weather.
Pal W says, hello, Pete, from Kingston, New York's first capital. That is true. Also in Kingston there's a brewery which used to make all the beer for a restaurant I went to. Brick House? Who makes, they may also make Mother's Milk. I'm trying to think of the name of the brewery, but I love Kingston. I know right what you're talking about.
Say where you're from, and Pete will tell you a.
I'll tell you a fun fact about your town. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I see a lot of nice comments, so let's get to those. Whenever people are nice, I get excited.
Tell me.
It was like $20 a piece.
Seriously. That's cute. I think I'm ready to graduate up into the grandma tankini two-piece skirt thing.
What about a high-waisted?
I don't know. I haven't bought a new
Do you guys want to
suit
hear
in so long.
bathing suit conversations? 'Cause we can talk about that
Bathing
too.
suit talk with Lee and
Bathing suit talk with Lee and Lauren.
This is what I got.
Um,
I don't have like a
oh, Alicia said she likes my shirt. Yeah, today we're rocking the Uncle Orville's air cooling. Can't get no privacy at all around this place. Which also the bartender was a fan of too when I came in. Great bartenders here. I've had many a night here. I'll tell some fun stories when I leave because I don't want to get anyone in trouble. But we've closed this place down and locked the doors and have hung out in here at night. It's a very good time.
we were asked to leave by Disney security.
So we locked the doors.
Hey, it hit 50 in Spokane. That's a heat wave. Yeah, for those asking with the heat with the mask, I mean, the masks are okay.
Yeah, it makes it worse.
It
But
makes it very
you just
hot.
have to get used to it.
I don't think
You
it's
will
as
adjust.
bad right now as it is in the summer, though. Like when it gets so humid and starts raining and stuff, that's when it gets really nasty.
Put
Yeah.
sunscreen on the rest of your face. You're gonna look really ridiculous.
You're gonna have a great
I think
mask
it also
burn.
depends on the mask. Like
Yes.
the ones that are like
You wanna make sure you have a good
5
mask.
minutes,
I
I'm
use
done.
the Under Armour ones, which are great. I also have another one that molds to the brim of my face, which I recommend you get one that has some kind of bar, because that'll stop your sunglasses from fogging up. Because if you just have a standard mask that goes across your sunglasses, which you will be wearing here in Florida, it's bright, will fog up.
I want to get one of those. They sell like those plastic cages that you can like
Yeah.
put underneath
Yeah.
them to keep them away from your face.
I think it would make my voice sound like an echo to people on stream.
Well, Lauren calls me Bane when I wear this one because
He just looks like
it's big.
Bane.
It's very big on the side profile.
He's
Yeah,
also muscular like Bane.
it's not true.
I was born in darkness.
Please don't laugh too hard about that.
Oh, sorry. Are you calling Pete Tom Hardy?
I'm calling him.
I don't even know who Tom Hardy is. My friend has a dog named Bane, so that's who I thought you were talking about.
My friend has a dog named Bane.
Well, we have the same friend, Lauren.
Good to know,
It's our
Tomorrowland
neighbor.
Traveler. Thank you. He says they slide around.
Yeah.
Tomorrowland
Those
Traveler
plastic
said those
things.
plastic things slide around.
The Under Armour ones look good.
Depends.
I'll try the Under Armour one next, I think.
They're not bad. So they Under Armour sells them for $30.
Did your glasses fog up with those?
No. So this one has the moldable bar, so you can kind of see
This one, my mom.
right there. But they're $30 on Under Armour's website, but they're $20 on Amazon. So order them from Amazon.
700 of them for a nickel.
Yeah. He's got the standard, the old blueies.
For 5 minutes, I'm like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
What else do we got? We're almost caught up, actually. I will eventually say hi to everyone, or maybe I'll have, yeah, we'll figure it out. But let's go back to the tour, because I did promise I would answer your questions as I walked around quickly. Yeah, they take Tables in Wonderland here too, so I'm gonna get that ready.
Pro tip.
Pro
Yeah,
tip.
pro tip.
We'll
for
confuse
now.
her. We're like, she's with me, I'm with her.
So if you've heard people mentioning Tables in Wonderland, you're not sure what it is.
If it goes away, I'll be devastated.
Oh, while we're here.
Oh, please.
Dun, da, da, da. What else we got? So they come in a paper form, but you can. Lauren, do you have my tables card? Well, no, last time she didn't care.
We can figure
You
it
can
out.
put it all
online.
in here and then PayPal me.
She was cool with it last time, so I'm hoping she's cool again.
Well, we got mine. If we can just
Yeah.
put it all together.
She might do separate. But for those who don't know, Tables in Wonderland, if you are an annual pass holder, I believe on any level, you can't do it right now. It's shut down. Disney's in a weird place. But besides the COVID years, yeah, that's what it looks like. You can also get a plastic card because they give you a paper one, which gets destroyed. I'm going to cover the number here. But
see it
gets,
anyway.
yeah, it's pretty much destroyed. But they do offer a plastic version if you email them. Once the system, hopefully the program comes back.
They refused to honor Tom's Tables in Wonderland because it was too black.
Yeah, no, mine went completely. Mine went. My whole back
I think
went.
it's at Olivia's. Oh, I'm sorry.
Really?
No. I was listening.
No, I think it was Olivia's, and they said no, we're not going to.
Mine went black too, and so I just emailed them like, how soon can I, and how fast can I get one? And they were like, well, what's the number? And I was like, I physically cannot read it either. So they just took my annual pass and name. But anyway, you can get a plastic card
Here's a
and join.
strip
It's
that apparently
100.
is useless.
Yeah, it's $150 for the year, and it gets you 20% off food and beverage, including alcohol. Whereas with your like annual pass, you only get 10% off food. But anyway. Katie, can we close out? We're together with all the stuff first.
yeah.
And we have the tables. I know we're here Friday too.
Yeah.
Cool.
He forgot his.
And then we've got the tables too.
Okay, so this one is for you too.
Yes.
And then I'll give you.
No, you're good. You're good. And then I can see. You guys just have to choose drinks.
Yeah, awesome. Someone said I would love to see that Tom meltdown. Can you imagine
Well,
him
it's
not
funny,
taking?
Some places when you give Tables in Wonderland, like submit it through a military tribunal, go through
Oh,
8
it's-
levels of management to
Oh.
approve it.
Anywhere at Old Key West, and I love Old Key West.
Yeah.
But those cast members are trained to. You have to need 6 forms of ID, a Tables of Wonderland card. You have to be.
Certificate.
You have to be able to do a 4-minute plank.
I'm telling you.
It gets us every time.
He always gets us. I get to like 3.5, and I'm like, oh, Olivia's. All right, we're gonna go back to these. Sorry, guys. I keep going too far all the time, but all right. Yes, thank you for hitting the like button. For everyone who smashed that like button, please continue to hit that like button. We're going to answer some of your questions. For those of you who are just joining us, we're here at the AbracadaBar. We just did a fun little tour. If you want to rewind a little bit, then jump back to live. And we're going to go tour the Boardwalk in just a few minutes. We're paying our checks. And then over to Coronado Springs. And then finishing at the Dahlia Lounge for sunset.
Ooh, ham and cheese bocadillo.
Those were good, right? Oh, man.
Also, Cafe Bun Bun.
Cafe Bomba.
Bun Bun.
Boom, 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 boom. I'm sad the bar downstairs isn't open, but we'll talk about that when we get there. Sivako, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Here we go. Here we go. Here we
So
go.
can I mention the package that we received for Boxed In?
Yeah,
today?
you talk about that while I do this. Here
Somebody asked about sending a package to Pete as well.
So, Boxed In is a show that we have on Fridays, and we invite people to send in packages for us to blindly open. And I have 5 now sent in from viewers for our next live episodes. And I received one today, and it says, make Pete do this one. Which is funny because Pete is not on Boxed In.
I'm coming to Boxed In.
Now I'm going to have to contact Pete's agent, pay an appearance fee, all this stuff to get Pete on there so he can unbox something absurd. So whoever sent that, thank you very much.
Thanks for the shout out too. And honestly, my people are great to work with. You shouldn't have a problem.
Yeah.
If Susan gives you a hard time, you let me know, and I'll make sure I'm there.
This is exactly why Pete didn't make it when he was trying out for NSYNC. His manager was just too demanding.
I wanted an appearance fee for every concert. Other fun news this week is you're not going to catch me on Park Center this week, where we're going to have an amazing panel. Make sure you watch Park Center Wednesday nights at 9. But you are going to catch me this week and next week on WDW News Tonight, which goes live every Thursday at 9 p.m. here on the East Coast, so you have your Eastern Standard Time. I will be on the panel, so I will bring justice to these ridiculous March Madness tournaments that have been going on. I know you do have a level.
I tried to get out of it, but nope, here I am.
Well, because you are a voice of reason. So this next 2 weeks we are doing backstories. It could be on anything. Could be an attraction. Could be a land. Could be a restaurant.
This bar.
Could be the AbracadaBar. So we will determine from 64 down to 1 the greatest backstory at Walt Disney World.
I'm not even positive it's 64. The intention was that it was going to be 32, but now I think there are so many backstories that Tom has discovered through his research department.
Which is
might
me,
have a full
you.
field of 64.
I had a whole bunch. He was like, "What's your favorite backstories?" And I just unloaded backstories.
Pete's like, let me tell you, I know that the Tangled bathrooms have a backstory, but I've also found backstories for 6 other bathrooms at Walt Disney World.
But like, if you think
International Gateway bathrooms,
if you
they've been blown up more than some of the countries in the International Gateway. Sorry. I've ruined your stream already, I'm sorry.
Well,
it's drinking.
somehow
I'm
I'll
drinking
get in
water,
trouble.
too. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Punzel's Poopers. What a great bathroom.
Tis.
The Speedway backstory is my favorite. I'm really gonna push for the Speedway backstories.
It's a racetrack.
But it's not. Racetrack is the other gas station around the block. There's a racetrack next to a Speedway, right where we live.
I know.
Topics will be so open to
Interpretation.
and semantic arguments.
Count before I split it.
Okay.
So it wouldn't let me like split it. Okay. So, but I split it correctly. So yours was charged $36.86.
Okay.
Is the gratuity on
And
it?
ours was way
or-
more.
It is.
Okay.
So y'all just
okay.
have to sign.
Okay.
Oh, we always add more, Kate.
Always when you use tables in one or
Always add more.
always add.
Really? Yes.
They automatically add
They wanted to use
18%.
more paper.
Yeah.
We
That
add
works.
more.
Yeah.
Okay,
add a
thank
few
you.
bucks.
No
Take
more
care.
trees.
Gotta take care of the cast
Don't
members.
forget, these people are locked in.
Cast members of the
locked
Magic.
indoors for a long time.
Right.
Still gotta pay rent.
That's it.
Okay, I'm confused. Whatever.
I'm confused.
I'm confused. What are all these numbers?
Yeah.
It
it's
does look like it
20
was-
pages of.
What is
Yeah,
this, CVS?
wow.
That's what I
have
said to her.
I don't have an advanced degree.
It's double. Oh no, it's not.
My degree in economics should be turning up. No, I wish I don't. But I love economics.
I don't even know
I
what to
hate it.
do.
I listen to economics
There we go.
podcasts just for fun. That's how nerdy I am.
Very. This is so damn cute.
Isn't it? And it's got other tops.
Oh yeah, show that.
Oh, put that on there. People would love that.
I
Look
got
at
the
that.
water bottle.
Bam, 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 bam. Do, 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 do.
I love it.
I think this is right.
Apparently, you
I'm just gonna throw-
can change
throw
out the
a-
tops and put what other things go
It
on
comes
there?
with a Mickey, like a Mickey ear hat. It comes with a
Ooh.
Dumbo.
Mickey
It comes
ear.
with
Ice cream? Or
Oh, a
cupcake or something?
cupcake.
Yeah.
a
Cupcake.
I think there's 4.
Like, how cute is this? This is probably what, 24 ounces?
20 or 24, and it's part of that new. There's a whole line they came out with of Kingdom of Cute, They've got plates, they've got bowls, they've got baking trays, they've got like serving trays. There's a whole bunch of it. It's all super cute. Check it out, Kingdom of Cute. It's by this artist,
Where did you get it?
Jason Jared something.
I forget his name.
Where did you get it though?
I got this at the co-op at Disney Springs, but they also have them at the Magic Kingdom. I know.
Disney Springs Co-op and MK.
There you have it.
Very cute. All right. Okay.
Abracadabra. It's gone.
That's it.
They also have food here, which we had before the stream started.
God.
Yeah, they have great flatbread. They have great calamari.
Margarita flatbread is amazing. They also have French fries that are also amazing.
All right, ready? Mask up. Roll out.
All right, we're on the move. Let's go explore Disney's Boardwalk. That's it. From the AbracadaBar. So I saw a lot of people were coming and going. We just did a little full tour of the AbracadaBar and all the fun facts inside. There it is. And now we are headed, go this way. I'm trying to, oh gosh. Oh geez. All right, there we go. I'm gonna turn this around and fix this thing. So again, if you want all the fun facts from inside the AbracadaBar, you can just rewind this and come back live, or just rewatch it later on. And we did a full tour of inside the AbracadaBar.
Did you give them the backstory?
The backstory is, so for those who just joined, we are here at Disney's Boardwalk, which celebrates Atlantic City's Boardwalk here on the East Coast in New Jersey. The golden era. So the golden era, I guess, was the 30s and 40s. And you'll still see back, well, before COVID, there used to be just performers out here on the boardwalk. There'd be magicians, they do the bed and nails, they do all the fun stuff all up and down this boardwalk, usually from when the sun goes down until around 10, 11 o'clock at night. So I just say usually from 7 to 11, you could find magicians, you could find musicians, and lots of fun things. And this kind of replicates the same style as New Jersey's boardwalk as well. You may have seen Boardwalk Empire on HBO several years ago. That's kind of the era this is celebrating, except not so much prohibition and the illegal alcohol. But now it's here.
You got Nucky's Place, this bar. Right?
Yeah, Nucky's Place. So if you're actually staying at the boardwalk, right in the middle, this is their lobby. There's a DVC portion as well as regular rooms for the general public to rent. At night, they do a lot of activities on the lawn for the kids, so there might be a movie, they might do hula hoops. All the fun stuff happens on that faux soft grass right there behind the lobby.
Also, the only DVC side is open right now, is that right?
Yeah, so right now I believe the boardwalk only has the DVC. We're going to keep it facing that way. There we go. But that's really all they need. A lot of the fun stuff that you stay at the boardwalk for. So number one, convenience, is you can just walk to Epcot. So if you went around, there's the beach and the yacht club, but the boardwalk goes, it extends all the way to the International Gateway. You could walk directly into Epcot with a 5-6 minute walk. You're inside of Epcot. That I think is the biggest draw. But besides that, at night, there's a lot of fun things you can do. You have a general store if you forget anything, so you have your general sundries. You know, you grab your juice in the morning, you can grab suntan lotion, a towel, whatever you need. You have the thread, some more merch. Big River Brewing. Full restaurant. They offer lots of food, safe for all families. You don't have to just like, it's more of a restaurant than a bar. And they do brew their beer right here. They have a small, I believe it is a 3 or a 5 barrel brew house. Only the super beer nerds will even know what that means, but cool stuff in there. It's nice to have local beer that's made fresh. It could be a little bit better, but it's not bad. Of course,
We can all be a little bit better.
hey, everyone knows I can be a lot of bit better. Also, you would have the carnival game, just like the boardwalk in AC, but all shut down right now for COVID. You know, you can fish for the little duckies. You got the hoops, with the basketball that's 18 inches and the rim that's 17 inches.
Whack the competition.
Then, of course, if you know me, you know I love some Jelly Rolls. Jelly Rolls is a dueling piano bar for all those who are not aware. The only downside of Jelly Rolls is you have to be over 21 to get in. So if you're not 21 yet, it's not for you. No food inside. There is a cover charge unless you're a cast member. On Sundays, cast members are free. But if you're just here on vacation, there is a cover charge. I believe it's $12, or at least it was before COVID. But what's free right next door is the Atlantic Dance Hall. It is a massive dance facility, which I have never seen full, I think, ever. They could use a better DJ.
Tim Tebow got like the Maxwell Award there or something.
Yeah, I
They had
mean,
the ESPN awards there back in the day.
it could be. It's a really cool space. It could be used for so many amazing things, but sadly, not used to its full potential. Oh, you talking about the cell phone story? I'll tell everyone the cell phone story. So we're hanging out one night. Me and my buddy is visiting from New York. We went over to Jelly Rolls. You can kind of hop back and forth. So there was like a lull at Jelly Rolls. We went over to the Atlantic Dance for a little bit. And we're outside. They have their own little area to hang out outside when it's hot inside. You want to go outside, get some fresh air, or the music's a little too loud. They have these two-story little areas where you can hang out. So we're outside. We're just talking. I'm on my phone, sort of like I am now. And you can see the seagrass and how deep it is. I'm really trusting, again, putting my cell phone over this water. But make a long story short, I dropped the cell phone. The cell phone lands here, takes a hop, hits the bar, sits on the edge like this, rocking back and forth, and falls into Crescent Lake. Now, on the back of my cell phone, I carry my license and my credit card. So that way, as long as I have my cell phone, I have my license and my credit card. Everything you need in life is right there. So I go and tell the manager. She's like, all right, well, there's nothing we can do. Obviously, you could tell. It's kind of hard to see here, but it's pretty deep, and there's seagrass everywhere. She's like, but we're going to take care of it. I was like, thank you so much. I don't know, how long do you think it's going to take? She's like, let me see what I can do. It's a weekend, but I'm going to talk to another manager.
My lowest ranking employee.
Yeah. That's what I said. I was like, well, you know, I'm here on vacation and I can't order any more drinks without a license and I can't buy anything else without my credit cards. I don't know what I'm going to do. She's like, we'll take care of it. I literally get a phone call the next morning. We're sending out a team of divers. They're going to go get you're going to go get your cell phone. And they had my cell phone returned to me within, I want to say 24 hours. After sending a crew out with a scuba diver to go find it, they found it through the seagrass, returned it to me. Everything was still in the back of the phone, credit card and license. Phone never turned back on, but, you know, at least we got it back. I was able to mail it back.
In rice.
Oh, I put that in rice for like a week. But, yeah, didn't really. But they got it back, so that's. Oh, I saw like my cell phone was on. I was on the phone with somebody. So it literally bounced, and I just watched my cell phone light disappear into the abyss. I think I was on the phone with you as well, because I was out with James.
And so Lauren assumed she got dumped that night.
Yeah. Lauren, not the best swimmer via phone. But here's your...
I won't return my calls.
So here's your boardwalk. On the other side, if you kept going around, really the boardwalk kind of ends at the Atlantic Dance Hall, and there's a split. I could walk over there, but you have the Swan and Dolphin if you keep going. We'll just walk over there, turn around and come back. But you have your yacht club and beach club, and then also, so this is one big circle culminating at the International Gateway for Epcot. So whether you're going from the boardwalk and walking past where we just were, AbracadaBar, Trattoria, the bakery, ESPN, you can get the gateway. Here you have the beach, the yacht club, and the probably the most famous pool at Disney's Stormalong Bay. But let's go over here and take a look. Again, thanks for everyone just joining us. We're here doing a little resort hopping today. We're at Disney's Boardwalk. We're outside now. We're going to go inside in a little bit. We just did a tour of the AbracadaBar, and then we're going to head over to Coronado Springs, which is one of my favorite resorts. Lots of interesting facts and cool things to see over at Coronado Springs. So we're going to drive over there in a little bit. Make sure, do me a huge favor, please hit that like button. Really helps me out, helps people find this. We already got 215 likes. But I see we got 300 people in the house. So do me a big favor and please, please, please hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. And thanks for another great Tuesday. I love hanging out with you guys. We do this every Tuesday. We do live streams all the time. But most Tuesdays, you got me, Pete Carney. I mean, huge, huge. Yep. I know, we're just looking at this and I'm literally gonna walk back. I'll show the lobby and we'll get in the car.
Okay.
Here you have the beach yacht, Swan Dolphin, Invitation Gardens, mini golf. All of that is accessible here from the boardwalk. A lot of the times too, you can rent the Surrey bikes, which you see kind of backstage right there. So you can rent those with your family, drive around town. But yeah, all of this is accessible on foot all the way from Epcot all the way around. So you have beach yacht, boardwalk, Swan, Dolphin, and then opening soon is the Cove, also owned by the Swan and Dolphin. If you didn't know this, the Swan and the Dolphin are owned by an outside company. When Eisner was building Epcot, he needed more resorts at a faster pace. Disney was spending a ton of money on Epcot and other projects, so he allowed these other resorts to come in. At the time, I think it was Starwood Group, maybe the Mara family. I know they also own the Giants, the New York Giants football team. But yes, you have the Dolphin, beautiful resort. It's a dolphin fish on top. I know it doesn't look like your traditional dolphin. Don't ask. Beautiful resort. We'll tour this another time. I'm going to do both of those. The honking you just heard is the friendship boat. So also from the boardwalk, you can pick up the friendship boat. You can also access it here at Swan and Dolphin. You could access it over at the Beach and Yacht. And it takes you from Epcot to Disney's Hollywood Studios and all the resorts I just mentioned. There, of course, is the Swan. Looks more like a swan. And here's that iconic sign, Disney's Boardwalk. All right. Let's go check out the inside of the boardwalk. Or so you want to show the trail?
I don't care. It's probably more.
Can we get in this way? I don't think we can get in this way.
Through the pool if the pool's not blocked off.
Yeah, you can.
We can? All right, then we'll go this way.
Through like where the arcade.
I just thought you needed a room key.
Yeah.
Where the
Another little fun fact here is if you don't want to take a friendship boat or the Skyliner to Hollywood Studios, you can walk it. So you can walk the boardwalk at Epcot, then come over here, and here you see the fork. We're going to take the inside path, but down along the water, this path takes you right up to the boat dock at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
fun fact, that was created for the marathon.
Really?
Yes, that's why they made that path.
That's so cool. I did not know that.
Now you do.
They were like, listen, guys, our boats are never going to be running all the time. We're going to need another option. They're like, what about the buses? They're like, they break down too. Well, what about if we do like
Skyliner.
What if we do a Skyliner one day? No, that's not going to work either.
Let's put a sidewalk.
We need a sidewalk. It could never close. It's like one of my favorite. I love Mitch Hedberg, one of my favorite comedians, where he's like, escalators are great. They're never broken. It just says, sorry, temporarily stairs.
Yeah.
The boat makes too many stops for me.
It is a lot of stops. There's 4 stops. So if you take the friendship boat from Epcot to Hollywood Studios or vice versa, you will stop at the Beach and Yacht stop, the Boardwalk stop, the Swan and Dolphin stop, and then to your park.
Someone on foot will beat you from Hollywood Studios.
They say it's about the same amount of time, but if unless you have a some kind of something impeding your anything impeding your time, you can make it pretty quickly if you're just an average pace walk. Of course, now I think the most relaxing way if you've had a long day, I think the Skyliner is fantastic, unless it's a peak time where parks open or parks close.
If you have an inner tube, this becomes a lazy river.
They switch the stream halfway through the day, so it goes from Hollywood Studios in the morning this way. There is a river on Long Island, the Nissaquag, that actually does that. If you ever go canoeing or boating on the Nissaquag, you actually can. The river goes one direction in the morning hours and the opposite direction in the afternoon hours.
I like that.
So this is the former clown pool, but clown pool no more. The boardwalk has removed that creepy clown face, and now they call it the Keister Coaster.
Is that this cool?
Yes.
We're gonna go check it out. This is where we're cutting through, right?
No, not here. We gotta go
Okay.
here on the left.
You probably.
I'll show a quick vid. So very fun design. Again, that whole boardwalk, kind of Coney Island vibe. This is the slide, super cool. We're gonna walk around and see it, but this used to be the clown face right here. And you can see it's now some animations, the new Disney Super 6. And then Leaping Horse Libations. They have a little pool bar underneath the carousel top, or the big top, whatever you want to call it. But we will journey on. This way?
Yeah, we'll go around on the other side.
Journey on. Hey, how's it going?
The other pool up here reminds me of New Year's Eve.
Yeah, where we had the room on New Year's Eve.
That's the Keister Coaster.
It is a fun slide.
Oh my God, New Year's Eve, I was just talking about, I was like, that was such a funny one.
So again, if you're staying at the boardwalk, the biggest, I think, selling point would be convenience. That if your room is here, you can walk out this way, walk to Hollywood Studios in the morning, or walk out the front of the boardwalk where we're headed now, and you can head over to Epcot. This is the back. It's a very cool, very Coney Island vibe. You know, I grew up on Long Island in New York, in case for those who don't know. So this is super cool, well themed.
I never saw this, Peter.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. It does have it has a hot tub and a full bar.
That's awesome. I really like that.
Halfie just texted me, no love. Sorry, I'm not really reading the chat right now. I'm talking with everyone else. But hi, everyone. And if I haven't given you a shout out, I will eventually. But hello to my extended family in New York, the Halfies. I love you guys very much. And they're coming down to Disney soon. Very exciting. There is a running trail here as well. A lot of the resorts have running trails. I'm just looking at the running trail. So here you can see if you run around the boardwalk, it looks pretty big, but it's not that bad. It's less than a mile if you were to run around. So we are down over here in the pool area. And here's that front entrance of the boardwalk in case you're kind of curious where we are. Here's International Gateway, so this is Epcot. But yeah, if you were to do a lap around Beach and Yacht, past Jelly Rolls, which is over here. That's the Atlantic Dance Hall, that's Jelly Rolls. Boom, less than a mile. Perfect run for me. A mile is where my body slowly starts to break down. Well, you want to hold this for one sec?
Yeah.
I'll be right there.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
I know. Oh, it's just me and Eric. You know what I miss? How they used to have the blow up movie theater in the middle of the lawn. I loved that. I wonder if they're gonna do that
This is
again.
like where the baby Allie did her tumbling runs for the stream a long time ago. Our friends did.
It's such a pretty space, though. Somebody's requesting that you sing some Spike the Bee.
I'm having trouble singing right now. My voice is my
Oh,
throat.
sorry. Eric is out of commission
Pete
with
will
his
sing
voice.
It for me when he gets back.
Yes,
I
Peter.
can't push it with the singing.
Peter has a good singing voice. Eric is still recovering. Ooh, at Halloween they play Hocus Pocus. Oh my goodness.
Pete's at the dentist.
I love Hocus Pocus.
Eric sings Spike the Bee.
Yeah, we already thought about that. Pete's gonna have to sing Spike the Bee for him.
Do you have show anything in there really quick? Just to show this before we go
Yeah,
up.
you can do it.
So I'll show you guys here as well, in one of the gyms. So here they have the Luna Park pool, and they call it the Muscles and Bustles. But here's one of the gyms right here. So a nice facility. Cardio, and then they have the weightlifting is kind of in the back corner over there. So not too bad. And then you also have a community hall, the Sideshow Arcade. Lots of fun stuff when you're heading to the pool area, which behind me is what I call I guess their version of the Great Lawn.
No, I meant like. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
All right.
After that pouring.
Let's head up into the creepy lobby.
They wanted to hear Spike the Bee, but I told them I can't really sing right now. Lauren?
Spike the bee, spike the bee, spike the bee, spike the bee. He's always around, there's endless inventory. All right, let's head into the lobby. Oh, we're making moves, Lauren.
Door for you, sir.
Oh, thank you.
We're full service.
Oh. So here we are. You have the beautiful Shandy, the carousel. We have to look at the nanny chairs. Well, we're looking at the nanny chairs. So if you're here during the holidays, this year it wasn't so much because of COVID, but this is where they have their gingerbread display is right here in this lobby. The famous Atlantic City elephant. Great video on that online. Just YouTube that after you're done watching this live stream. But here are the creepy chairs. The things, yeah, it looks like a fresh coat of paint.
That's that shirt, the top did not used to be red like that. Wasn't it
Now-
like a pale blue?
Red rum. So, sweet dreams tonight, everyone. You know what we need when it's 85 degrees outside? A little bit of heat.
That's Paul over there. It says Paul on the back.
Oh, it's Paul, and who's this one? Paul and Alex, so the names are on the back. ALIX, oh, okay. You guys can see here the flip-flap photo and the little girl face chairs. Some more Coney Island, Atlantic City Fair. You could also learn about, so that elephant was a real thing in Atlantic City. The photo's right there. It's very interesting. And you can learn more about the colossal elephant right here, as well as the hotel photo. Here's the coaster. Oh, I'm in his photo. So if you are a Vacation Club member, your villas are down to the right of the lobby if you're looking at the front desk. And if you're a standard room, like you're staying here as a regular guest, you would go this way. Also, the BelVue Lounge is down that way as well. So if you go to the Boardwalk Inn, you wanna do me a huge favor? I mean, I'll go. I'm just gonna show them this real quick. You wanna go, or you wanna wait for me?
It's fine.
Just pull up people and go from here. Are you guys taking up or go?
I don't know. I'm following him.
Oh. So let's go over here. So this is the walkover. The steps, if you would come in, this is where I came in earlier to start the stream. You would go underneath. And I just love all the old stuff. There's the old Atlantic City Boardwalk. This is pretty neat. I don't know if it'll work for me. Let's see. No, not working. But this used to work. Also, there are restrooms right here, but this is the world famous BelVue Lounge, which is currently closed for a private event, aka COVID. Bar right there.
That is a pandemic.
Yeah, the pandemic has reserved this room. Very small but cool spot. We've come here after WDWNT events. We've just come here to hang out. I used to, when I first moved down here, and I just kind of wanted to get out of the house to do work instead of working from home, I would just set up here, use the Disney Wi-Fi, The bar opens at 4 o'clock every day. It takes tables in Wonderland. And there's a bunch of old-timey cool props, but they also play old-timey music, which is kind of neat. And it comes out of the little speakers and the old radios, which is pretty neat. So BelVue Lounge, a hidden gem. You could always go down to the boardwalk. Their bathrooms are right behind me. It's a great spot. And again, tables in Wonderland, 20% off drinks. And I think that's going to wrap up the boardwalk. We're going to head over to Coronado Springs next and check out Coronado Springs.
I think we're driving separate. It makes sense, right?
Whatever you want to do, it's up to you.
With us, or do you want to?
Lauren just ran to get the car. I see we have a great audience, around 350 people. Thank you so much for tuning in to WDWNT's live stream. Make sure you hit that like button and you have subscribed. Okay, sounds good. Make sure you've checked out carouselofproducts.com and make sure you are reading our website, WDWNT.com. That pays the bills. So Lee and Eric have joined us today. Lauren and I are also here. And our next stop is Coronado Springs. And we're going to go up to Dahlia Lounge. We're going to rope drop the Dahlia Lounge. We were there on, was it Friday? I don't remember what day it was, but there was a line of about 25 people waiting to get in at 6:30. They open at 7 o'clock every day, which is, I don't know why they open so late, but Dahlia Lounge is on top of the Grand Destino Tower, which is located at the Coronado Springs. It's 16 stories up. There is an outdoor seating and eating and drinking area. And thanks for watching. I'm gonna pull my mask down a little bit since I'm not around any humans. Hey, it's Pete Carney. You got Pete today. So, quick recap. We just did the boardwalk. We did AbracadaBar, one of my favorite spots. And next up, you know what? I'm going to stand over here because Lauren's coming. There she is. AbracadaBar, so cool. It's alright. I can't believe it. It's going to be 5 this summer. I believe it opened July 2016. Boardwalk, one of my favorite resorts as well. I'm going to go on this side of the bus, so that way I'm not around any people. Disney transportation right there. I'm gonna switch seats with Lauren. I'm gonna drive us on over and let Lauren hold. Shall we?
Sorry, move the seat.
How was the Three Bridges Coronado? We're gonna talk about that when we get there. One of my favorite spots.
Sorry.
So there's everyone getting on the Disney buses. Again, please hit that like button. You want to just face that forward for me?
Mm-hmm.
Seatbelts. Lee and Eric are going to come. They're walking to their car now.
Fantastic.
Thanks for grabbing the car.
You got it.
And let me know any fun comments or questions as we go. I'll give you a little tour of Disney as well.
Oh.
No. What? Oh.
But it's still on there?
Oh, I'll disconnect. Yeah. I'll disconnect the phone. They should be able to hear me through the speakers in the car, though.
Audio is odd, they said.
All right, we're going to fix that in a second. I have to put it in park to do that.
Do you want me to just turn on your Bluetooth? Turn off the Bluetooth on the phone, maybe?
Nope, because it works with the gimbal.
Oh, okay.
So what I'm going to do is, at this red light, I'm going to disconnect the phone.
Okay. They said they can hear you, it's just muffled.
Or actually, this might work. I know, I'm going to try it to see if everything works all right. That should be better, everyone. So, we are on the corner of Epcot Resorts Boulevard and Buena Vista Drive. If I was to go straight, I would go right into Disney's Hollywood Studios. But we're making a right.
They said it's way better.
Way better. Excellent. Another nice walking trail off to the right. You can go over the bridge, but you're actually going to pass the walking trail we were on earlier. You'll see down below the bridge. And you walk underneath this bridge over to Hollywood Studios.
I got it.
And that is the path we were just on. We were just standing right over there. Also, as I mentioned on our Boardwalk tour, you can access Fantasia Mini Golf from the Boardwalk as well. All you have to do is cross the street when you go through the Swan and Dolphin. And Fantasia Gardens is off to your right.
There it is.
As well as the new Cove Resort. It's going to have another rooftop bar, so that'll be nice to see as well.
It's behind the trees, but you can kind of see it.
Go forward for now. Yeah, there you go. You can see the construction.
There it is. Beautiful. Okay.
We're heading over World Drive. Look that way. There you go.
Coming up to the Coronado.
Yeah, so that building you see just under the sun is the Grand Destino Tower. If we were to keep going straight just a little bit, Blizzard Beach is up on the left-hand side of this road. Whenever you go to a Disney resort, you must show a photo ID. So mine is ready, but make sure you know it just kind of helps the line if you have a photo ID ready, unless you're returning with a magic band. Dun, da, da, da. We're heading into Coronado Springs. Coronado Springs opened August 1st, 1997. How do I know these things? Oh, there's Lee waving to us.
Hey.
Hi, they're right in front of us.
Hey there.
Show the side. Show the
Oh,
tower.
sorry. There it is. There it is. And here we are.
Let's go back in the car.
Okay, sorry.
So, more fun facts while we're waiting here in line. So, Coronado Springs opened, what did I say? August 1st? August 1st, 1997. It is a very, very large convention space. It's Disney's largest convention space hotel. It has over 220,000 square feet of convention space. It's wild. This was one of the resorts that they blocked out for the for the NBA bubble. As a matter of fact, LeBron James stayed here at the presidential suite inside the Grand Destino. The Grand Destino has 2 presidential suites. One of the reasons they built this tower were to accommodate executives and people who wanted larger suites. So this tower has over 50 suites inside of it. Because with this convention center, they were attracting these large companies, but a lot of the executives wanted more suites and bigger rooms than just the standard room. So they built this Grand Destino Tower. This hotel has over 2,400 rooms. So pretty massive for just one resort, Coronado Springs. 2,400 rooms. And just face forward.
Okay.
How's it going? We're going with them. We're going up to Dahlia. Thanks, Mary.
Thank you.
Most of the time, we would go valet up there, but no valet during COVID unless you're handicapped. So fair enough. We will follow the rules. There's your bus loop, your pickup if you're staying at the Grand Destino Tower. It does have an entire bus loop around the resort. It is a massive resort. It's made up of, besides the Grand Destino Tower, the ranchos, the casitas, and the cabanas. This resort, if you haven't figured it out, is a Spanish-Mexican, southwestern American vibe. And the casitas, the cabanas, and the ranchos each represent a different style. We'll talk more about that in a minuto.
All right, here we are.
We made it. All right, let's mask up. Let's go. All right, let's boogie.
Okay.
Boom. We've arrived. Like I said, so the Grand Destino Tower, there's over 2,400 rooms here at the resort. The Grand Destino making up around 500 of them, 500 and change, with over,
Let me just get something.
yeah, go ahead, with over 50 suites inside of the tower. Again, thanks to everyone who's watching. Please make sure you hit that like button. It really helps me out, helps people find this video. So, giving them lots of fun facts. Do you know when it opened?
August 1st, 1997.
Wow, you got your A game. I knew that too. Did you just look that up?
No.
How did you know?
It's Backstory Week on March Madness.
It
You
is
never know.
Backstory Week. What else do we got going on? Fun facts about the outside before I go in. So we might not have time to go do the dig site. The dig site is their featured pool area. There's over 4 pools here, a jogging trail, and a beach volleyball court. But the dig site's pretty cool. It is where you see that Mayan temple, if you've ever looked it up. And the whole Coronado Springs legend is that 5 stories beneath that Mayan temple is what makes the spring come up and trickle down the pyramid. So that's pretty neat. Several hot tubs here as well. A lot of people, if you're staying at like a Pop or a All-Star, they don't have hot tubs or whirlpools, whatever you want to call them, wherever you're from. But here, if you stayed a moderate or a deluxe, you're guaranteed at least 1 hot tub. Here, there's a few. There's also a whole children's play area. They call it the dig site. Great for the kids. There's also a kids pool, which is only about 1 foot deep. They also added more convention space here inside the tower as well, as if they didn't have enough. I personally love Mexican and Spanish culture, so this hotel, or resort, as I should say, is one of my favorites. I just love the vibe. It is named the Grand Destino Tower after the animated short Destino, which Walt Disney himself made with Salvador Dali, the famous artist. A lot of people have called this an Instagram wall, but just this lobby entrance is gorgeous. Yeah. If you want, you go up. I'm gonna go down and I'll take the elevator up. I'll meet you up there. So here's your view walking in to the Grand Destino Tower. Beautiful. And then there's Lago Dorado, which is the name of their lake, a 15-acre lake outside. We'll go take a quick peek at it. We're a little behind schedule. I wanted to be here around 22:07 because the Dahlia opens at 7. But so we'll just do a quick little tour of the lobby here. You have kind of charging stations and like just a relaxing area here, which doubles as a check-in when it's really busy. But your check-in desk are over here. So when you come in, you make an immediate right. More just like a lodging hangout area up here with chargers at every seat, which is great if you're waiting, if you're just trying to check in or you're checking out or waiting for your Magical Express. Then there's this stairwell. I'm going down the stairwell. There's also elevators on the left-hand side. And I'm really sad, but one of my favorite spots, besides Dahlia, this is my second favorite bar, is down here at this bar. This is a coffee bar in the morning and a full-service bar the rest of the day. They close it because it's here in the lobby and they don't want people congregating. But super cool bar underneath the lobby, specializing in gin drinks, although they have everything. But they kind of have like a make-your-own gin cocktail if you want like a fruitier gin or a drier gin or a piney gin. When they kind of make you like gin. Gin scares a lot of people, but super cool gin bar. It's called the Barcelona Lounge, and you can kind of see like most of the time coffees in the morning. Like I said, full bar at night. Super cool. Just love this whole aesthetic. And then, of course, the man himself, Walter Elias Disney, and the guy who started it all. please make sure you're throwing a thumbs up or a like on here if you're enjoying this vid. Here's how they're displaying park hours now, kind of neat. Your current date and time, your weather, and everything else. But these are pretty relatively new, especially if you're staying in an older resort. So if you were to go straight, I guess we'll do a quick little tour to kind of show you, since they went upstairs, I'll meet them in a minute. So if you came, like I stayed in Coronado Springs years ago, I think with an ex-girlfriend or whatever, but before this tower was built, and your check-in was actually over here. So we're gonna go to the original lobby, show you some of the restaurants, all that fun stuff. You also have the Destino Plaza if you're just looking for some peace and quiet, or, you know, and this is kind of a little area a lot of people don't know about. Also with food and drink being offered inside most of the time here. And just nice, quiet, you're in the shade, kind of off the beaten path with the hustle and bustle of Disney. We're gonna go back outside and show you all that fun stuff in 1 minute. We're kind of just gonna double back that way. So this is a new breezeway they built to connect the old lobby with the new lobby. Because now no matter where you're staying at Coronado, you're gonna check in at Grand Destino. And also, hey everybody, you got Pete Carney today. I hope you're enjoying the video. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel as well as our sister channel, WDWNT Entertainment. It is a fantastic channel, go subscribe. Also, our official merchandise is sold at carouselofproducts.com. Not progress, products.com. A couple of other things I feel like you gotta know about is we have an amazing app, WDWNT, the app, as well as an amazing radio station that plays all the time. It plays on the app, but also on your computers, you can go to WDWN Tunes, WWNTUNES. Yeah, that's right. So go check that out. Make sure you're following us on all the socials at WDWNT on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, anything else. We probably have it. So go check all that stuff out. And if you want to know when I'm streaming, you can go follow me at Official Carney on Instagram and at Your WDW Guy on Twitter. And I'm Adventures by Carney on YouTube. But let's do some more touring around Coronado Springs. Kira wants to see the card. Where is the card? There's the card. If you want to scan this later on, wait, see if I can make it happen. There it is. Dun, dun, dun. There you go. You're welcome. All right, so this is the old lobby. Kind of crazy if you haven't been here since it opened. So all these were the check-in windows when you came in to the Coronado. Now, I don't know what they're repurposing it for, but I'm sure new magic is being created. But this is where you walked in. I mean, the smell of Disney water. It smells so good. So if you came to Coronado before Grand Destino, you came in these doors, the Magical Express or your Uber or Lyft dropped you off right here. You came in and this is what you saw. Panchitos, the fountain, this beautiful, beautiful entry here. This foyer is amazing. Mandy's disoriented. All right, so let's regroup. If you're walking in from outside, this is the old lobby. So I'm just gonna do an about face here. Here's the doors. There you go. So you would walk in like this, fountain, Panchitos, restaurants, and now you used to check in over here, but now you walk through that long breezeway and you would get to the Grand Destino Tower. But Panchitos has everything you need. Your merch. There's a store in the back for your sodas, your waters. They actually sell wine, spirits, beer, your souvenirs, your masks. Everything you need at Panchitos is right here. Oh, thank you, Mandy. Oh, and I just saw a super chat. Hookalua, thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Says, thanks, Pete. I'm really enjoying the stream. I am so happy you're enjoying it. We're mixing it up today. We're out of the parks, trying to show you some new places here around Disney. So thank you so much. And if you're just joining us, You missed the boardwalk, but you could watch it on the replay. Right now we're at Coronado Springs. We're doing a little tour here, and we're gonna go upstairs and finish this stream at the Dahlia Lounge, one of the crown jewels, I think, one of the best new lounges at Walt Disney World. I say new in quotations, but it's awesome. Izzo's all caught up. All right, so here's another spot. It's closed right now, but Cafe Rick's is kind of like your breakfast spot. They have desserts, pastries, coffees, normally all being served in here. I really, really love the store. So they have this beautiful area out here. Most of the time, there's an outside bar, which is normally open over there. We're gonna go there in a second. Another great spot, which was the last place we went to. We were there almost a year ago to the day, I think. It was the last spot to close. So is Rick's Sports Bar and Grill. They kept hotels open after they closed Disney parks last year. So we were trying to find a place to eat on property before they shut the whole thing down. And this is where we came. Rick's Sports Bar and Grill. Great food, great service, lots of TVs. It doesn't really have that sports bar feel when you hear sports bar, but it's just a great spot to catch a game, watch some TV. They have a full bar. And right now, this is the exit. So there's only one way in and one way out. They are doing temperature scanning before you go in. But you can kind of see Rick's Sports Bar here and Grill. And the food is delicious. Beautiful decor as well. If you were to go in here, this is that massive convention center. They actually built full-size basketball courts in here when the NBA was staying here to practice. This is where they had their practices. I'm not going to go all the way into the convention space, but you can just see how deep this goes. Just massive, massive amount of convention space. Maybe you've been here with your company. Maybe you'll be here one day, but so big. But kind of cool just to feel like if you ever go back and watch, if you're an NBA fan or a basketball fan, all the NBA players were just hanging out here all the time, kind of outside of their rooms and their team practices. You know, LeBron sat on these benches. There's a second story. It is just so big. But let's go back to the restaurants, shops, and the hotel lobby. Hey, Eric, I saw your message, Eric, by the way, and I'm coming up to Dahlia in a minute. Just figured I'd show a quick tour down here. I want to do a longer tour, but I'm coming up there soon. This is kind of like their, I guess, cafeteria, depending on what you want to call it, or just like their food court. Everyone calls it different thing, but every resort has one. Theirs is the El Mercado de Coronado. Socially distanced, of course, a lot. I'm sure you guys are all well aware at this point that this used to be a lot more crowded. This used to be the soda station. Now it's all locked down. But yeah, you can go in, grab and go sandwiches and pizzas and nachos and, your standard food court fare. Your, quick service stuff. Refill those refillable mugs. Sivaco. Sorry, guys. I know I'm not paying too much attention to the chat today. I will make up for it, I promise. I love you guys. I really appreciate you spending time with me on this nice Tuesday evening here in Orlando, Florida. I see we got a nice big group, almost 400 people watching us live. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it. And if you are, please do me a little favor. Just hit that like button. It's great to see such a nice crowd here. It's a beautiful evening here. We were up in the mid-80s today. It's starting to cool off a little bit. But not too much, but a little bit. Anyway, Restaurant Rise, if you keep going down straight, the quick service El Mercado, you have the Maya Grill. It's currently closed, but I love the Maya Grill. Some love it, some hate it, but it's great. But even though the Maya Grill is closed, if you're staying here and you want a nice quiet bathroom, I love a good restroom. These are still open. But this is what the Maya Grill looks like. Fantastic little restaurant. They also have the mariachi band come around every once in a while. It's really neat. We're gonna go outside and look at the Villa del Lago, where is what everyone calls Three Rivers. But here's some of your dining options. We went to the Barcelona Lounge. That was the one underneath the lobby. El Mercado was the food court. Rick's, you saw Rick's, that's the sports bar. Siesta's Cantina is right next to the pool, so you can order food there as well, besides ordering food and drink to your chair at the pool area. The pool area here has been at capacity. It is a very popular pool area, so you want to get there early if you're staying here in the next few weeks. Cafe Rick's was closed, but that's kind of that grab and go. We're going to go outside and look at Villa del Lago, which is everyone calls Three Bridges. And we are going to finish upstairs at the Dahlia Lounge on the 16th floor. It opened at 7 o'clock, and Lee, Eric, and Lauren were the best. They went upstairs and grabbed us a spot so we don't have to wait in line, so I could show you the resort down here. Someone wrote no tour of the bathroom. Only if there's cool stuff in the bathroom and I know it's empty. That's it. This bathroom, pretty standard Disney bathroom, but I guarantee there's nobody in there. No one even knows those are open. So this is, I guess, I don't even, oh my God, I forgot the name. Lago Dorado, that's it. So like I mentioned, this is a pretty big resort. You have over 2,400 rooms. The ranchos, the cabanas, the casitas. So the ranchos, well, the cabanas are more like coastal Mexico. So you're going to have more of that coastal vibe and theming. The ranchos are more like southwestern America, northern Mexican vibe. And the casitas are more like colonial Mexican vibe. Very cool. I am going to come back one day and do this entire resort because it's so cool, but it's so massive and we don't have enough time to do it today. But great theming, all 2 and 3 stories. All the way around, but we're gonna go over. I don't know if we have time to go over the bridge. We might just have to go back, guys. We'll do a quick lap. I'll power walk it. There's a Laguna Bar. It is closed. It's been closed since COVID, but a lot of the time, great place to grab a beverage, just kind of sit out here on the water. 15-acre lake, and this is pretty new too. So Villa del Lago, which I believe means like house on the water. Sounds right to me. I'm gonna stick with that. But everyone calls it Three Bridges, and I'm gonna give you one guess why. This is so much more convenient. You used to have to walk all the way around. I remember we stayed here before this was built and before the tower, and we'd walk from the lobby all the way around, and our room was like back. I want to say as far as you can go. They were like, you could take a shuttle or you could walk it. I was like, we'll walk it. It'll be fine. No, it was a hike. I think on that trip I was trying to be athletic and ran around this lake, and oh, what a mistake that was. Great sunset tonight. Look at that. Got it smiling down on us tonight. Look at this beautiful sunset here at Coronado Springs. Anyway, here is Villa del Lago. You get to eat right out on the water. You can see there's no indoor seating at all. So it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful spot to eat. You don't want to come here when it's raining. And if you do, make sure you request a spot on the inside. But yeah, on weather like this tonight where it's in the 70s, fantastic. It does get a big wait. There's not a lot of seating. This was not built for COVID. So we came by the other day for lunch and it was a 3-hour wait. That was last week. So, and that was for lunch. Love these. These are super cool. So cool and pretty. And even though it says Villa del Lago, it's Three Bridges, guys. It's Three Bridges. Don't let anyone tell you any different. So we just came from the convention center. The Casitas is down here at the center. El Centro is down that way. And we are going to make our way towards the dig site and the ranchos and the cabanas. You could actually just see from here too, kind of like the theming change. Like you have these more, I mean, it's a little dark here, but lighter colored buildings still there. It's more like the colonial stuff that I was talking about. Darker colors. Thanks again to everyone who's watching. Make sure you check out carouselofproducts.com. And also, if you're not familiar with our WIGS program, that is the WDWNT Inner Globe Society. You want to learn more about it. It's kind of like our inner circle, our family, our besties. It's our family. So go check it out at patreon.com/WDWNT. Or if you're feeling frisky, go to WDWNT.com/Patreon. Oh, love my wigs. A ton of them are here watching this video with us in the chat. And if you're in the chat, say hi. I can't read everyone's comments. They're coming in real fast, and I don't want to run into anyone here. But I love you guys. Love our wigs. Check that out. And yeah, if you haven't smashed that like button yet, we're so close to 350. I'm going to try and get to that 400 mark today. We'd love 400 likes. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do me that flavor. So this is the dig site. This is their pool area. There are 4 pools here. This is the main pool, and there are 3 quiet pools. You'll see it says pool closed. That basically means they're at capacity. It's not that it's closed. They hit capacity very quickly here, but there's a full-size beach volleyball court here. One of the hot tubs is right behind me. And this is your pool area. So there's a 5-story Mayan pyramid here, which, as I mentioned earlier, the Coronado Springs gets its name as a legend has it, quote unquote, that 5 stories below us, there's a spring, Coronado Springs, and it shoots up through the temple and the water trickles down here through the pool area. They also have a cool water slide on the back end of the pyramid. It's called the Jaguar Water Slide. It's back there. They have daytime activities all day. They normally have music playing. I don't know why it's off yet. But it's a big pool area. It's a decent size. Very busy today. The kiddie pool is over on the other side. Here's siestas. You can get your food and beverage here, but it does get quite the line. This is, I'd say, standard all day long. This is not abnormal. They normally go about to the ping pong table. I've been here, I don't know, 5-6 times in the last month and a half. And the line always goes to the ping pong tables. So back here as well, next to the pool area, you got 2 ping pong tables. The whole arcade is inside right there. Your restrooms are right next to the arcade. And then you have this cool, just a children's play area, the Explorers Playground, with another little slide here, kids playing. And they also have cornhole, which they're playing some cornhole right now. You can just request cornhole bags, they'll give them to you, or ping pongs, paddles, and balls. Oh, getting hit with the... Also, if you're looking to do a quick mug wash, look at what we have here. All right, let's head back. That is our goal. Even the lighting, this was a well done pool area. They have some custom cocktails here as well. And of course, all the cocktails that you're kind of accustomed to when you go to a Disney pool area. They also have recreational offerings. So they have decorate your own plaster, where you can paint your own plaster piece, tie-dye on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and make your own slime. These are the paid offerings, but they also have free games all day long. So if you're just coming down to the pool area with your kids, or if you just want to act like a kid yourself, you can come on down. I would get here early. It does hit capacity pretty early in the day, and they don't let people in until somebody leaves, and a lot of people park it all day long. So I definitely recommend getting there before noon, maybe before 11. Again, there's that beautiful sunset. So that's kind of the central area, the old check-in. And then we are headed back to the Grand Destino Tower. So we're going to head up to the 16th floor, the Dahlia Lounge. Dahlia is actually named after the heroine in the movie Destino, which is what Salvador Dali and Walt Disney made together. And she, I think, married some Earth person. I don't know the whole story. But you can go check it out if you watch Destino. But anyway, that's where the name comes from. And then across is a full restaurant. I'm not sure if it's open, but Dahlia is on the right-hand side. To the left is Toledo. Of course, a very famous city. But the reason it is the name of the restaurant here is that in the 30s and 40s, it was kind of an hangout for avant-garde artists and writers like Dali himself. So that is why they named it Toledo. Here's a map of the dig site or the pool area we just were. So again, we kind of walked in this way through the ball court. Siestas was off to our left, the arcade, the playground, and if we would have went into the pool area, we have that spa I was telling you about, the pool. There's a children's pool over here, and then the water slide access goes up and around that way. Not Toledo, Ohio. That's Toledo. Toledo. The Spanish, you gotta say it with some flavor, some style. It really is a beautiful building though. It's one of the ones I like. Also kind of that change in architecture and theming is this is the Cabanas area with the ranchos off to the left. So there's the ranchos off to the left and the cabana, oh no, I'm sorry, back behind there. You can't see my finger, but the ranchos are back that way, but here are the cabanas. Like I said, more of that coastal Mexican vibe. You got the beach there, your hammocks, you can just kind of hang, chill, listen to the water. And what is better than this? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If this doesn't make you want to smash the like button, I don't know what does. Look at that. Hope you're enjoying the stream today, guys. I love hanging out with you guys on Tuesdays. I mean, granted, I jump in on some other days as well, and we mix it up from time to time, but it's been a terrific Tuesday with all of you. But we're going up to one of my favorite spots on property. This is also just a really cool spot. But pre-COVID, Lauren and I would just kind of come hang out here. They have these benches where you just kind of sit, especially this time of day, and grab a cocktail, because that, again, most of the time that inside bar is right there, the Barcelona Lounge, Barcelona. And then you just sit here on this bench and you just take it all in. I mean, come on. Are you kidding me? If I hold it there long enough, I hope it catches like the thumbnail when people try to rewatch the video. Like, ooh, I should look at this. Nice little fake lawn. Another little great lawn area for kids just to run around and play. It's soft, it's padded. I took my mom here. My mom's in town this week. I took her here the other day. She's like, can we walk on this grass? I'm like, Mom, you should see the things kids do to this grass. But now we've gone almost full circle. We took a little shortcut as we're gonna head upstairs to finish our video at the Dahlia Lounge, where there's Lauren, Lee, and Eric Morin, of course. So here's kind of what's going on at the resort today. Pool's open from 10 to 10. The leisure pools are open to 11. And then, yeah, so today they had Disney Trivia and Bingo. They do a movie Under the Stars every night at 8. What's tonight? Oh, nothing on a Tuesday? Come on. Your fitness center's open from 6 to 9. And, yeah. Here's the map. Thanks, Brian. Again, I'm sorry I'm not answering everyone's comments. Sometimes I just catch one, and I want to be like, hey. So here's how big this entire place is. You'll see. So this is the size of the Grand Destino Tower, right? We're right here. Boom. Massive tower we just looked at right here. Look at all this convention space. It's insane. It's literally almost the size of the lake. So the lake is 15 acres. Some say 22 acres on some sites. Some say 15. Most said 15, so I'm saying 15, but it could be 22, depending on which site you look at. But massive resort nonetheless. So Rancho's back here. Like I said, Cabanas. As we walked around the dig site, we saw the Cabanas. Casitas is this whole entire area back here. But yeah, super, super duper big. I was saying hello to all Brian's. All right. Ah, that air conditioning is heavenly. What's cool about this place as well is there's no buttons on the inside of the elevators. You tell them where you want to go. So I'm going to go to Dahlia Lounge, and I'm going to use elevator E. Boom. You get in, and then there's no buttons. You're committing. That's it. I hope I don't lose you guys. All right, we made it. We're back. We had to get out of that that elevator shaft, completely surrounded in concrete. All right. So here's what happens when you walk in. Like I said, to your left is Toledo, which is closed for COVID right now, but a fantastic tapa steak and seafood restaurant. You can read our full review on WDWNT.com, but it's a beautiful restaurant. You can check it out. And there's views on both sides, floor-to-ceiling glass on both sides. Restrooms are right here to the left. We're heading into Dahlia Lounge, and it is super cool here. So your bar is to the right. Also another set of restrooms there. I love these, but I'll show you. Everyone comes here for the views, which we're going outside in a minute. You can see how cool this is, but I love these pictures of Salvador Dali and Walt Disney. There's them looking at the trains. You know, Walt Disney loved trains. I know there's a killer glare right now. Maybe I'll come back when it gets darker. But really neat photos here. All right, let's go outside and check it out. Not nearly as busy as the other day. Look at this. All right, I'll give you a little tour here. I think it's the best spot as the sun sets. So starting all the way to the right, there's Lauren, Eric, and Lee. You see Expedition Everest right there. Animal Kingdom, so you can see the top of the Tree of Life. You can see Everest. You can see the floating mountains of Pandora. Very neat. If you continue to the left, you can see Blizzard Beach. There it is right there. Then as we continue around, we see Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge. Oh, let me get my finger out of there so it focuses. What's really cool is you see all this greenery between us and Star Wars. In between here and Hollywood Studios is where they launch the fireworks. So at night, now with COVID going on, it doesn't happen, but pre-COVID, you sat here, you get to see all the Hollywood Studios fireworks as well as the Epcot fireworks. So if you keep going to your left, you see the Tower of Terror, you see the building for Rock and Roller Coaster. You keep making your way around. I live right next to that hotel, so I live like right over there somewhere. You see the new Cove Hotel, part of the Swan and Dolphin. And then if I keep going just before we lose view, you can see Epcot. There's Spaceship Earth. There's the Guardians building. And now we'll go back. And here's Orlando. And we're back to Everest. Hello. Oh, we got great views. It's the backside of Everest. There's the floating mountains, Tree of Life. Everest. Please, please, please make sure you are smashing that thumbs up if you are enjoying this live stream today of us resort hopping. We are on top of the Grand Destino Tower at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort, hanging out at the Dahlia Lounge. Please, we're so close to 400 likes. I feel like we can way blow past it. There's Galaxy's Edge, more of Hollywood Studios. Right there is the top of the Chinese Theater if you're looking for kind of a landmark of where you are at studios. There's the Chinese Theater. You have Galaxy's Edge to the right. And if we keep going to the left, you will see the show building for Rock and Roller Coaster as well as the Tower of Terror. Jeff, you can gently press the like button or smash it, whatever you like. And yeah, more of the hotels and resorts here in the Lake Buena Vista area of Orlando. The new Cove Hotel. Swan and Dolphin. There's Mike, the bartender. Yes, I know his name. And then Epcot is all the way at the end. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the views. And now let's go see what we're gonna have to sip on while you guys enjoy these views. What did we get? Oh, that sandwich was my favorite. I love that too. So do you want to explain to everyone what it is?
It's a croquette.
Oh,
Croquette.
that's it?
It's a little fried chicken.
Eric knows.
I'll read it for my friends.
The bocadilla is the best thing here.
I love this sandwich. It is so good.
Jalapeno, cilantro, pisto, croquette.
Oh, that is so good. And the sauce is so good too.
Ham and cheese bocadillo, that's jamon serrano, manchego cheese,
Oh,
roasted
yeah.
garlic, aioli,
Oh.
honey on a toasted baguette.
Anything
Oh.
that has manchego cheese on
Manchego, serrano ham, garlic aioli. Hello. And this croquette with that pisto, so good. And this is what you look at when you eat, guys. It is Dahlia. I think you should add to your must-dos at Disney.
You know they opened at 5 today?
What?
They open at 5 through like beginning of April at least.
Oh, all right. So there you have it. Is that instead of 7, they're opening at 5 now.
Oh, well, thank you, bro.
And again, you just enjoy a drink out here.
No crickets today.
No crickets here.
Yeah.
Hard to find it.
See if a player.
Well, they're also hard to find at this elevation.
You gotta go in one of the older rooms. Windowsills are a really good spot to look for.
What? I'm going to. I just.
Lauren's Cosmopolitan was.
That does not look like a
Almost
very.
clear.
That looks like an almost clear Cosmo.
If you ever want the strongest drink here, order a Cosmo because I've never seen a Cosmo look like this.
Oh,
in my
that's
life.
the right color for me.
It looks like turpentine.
But it's the best. Most bang for your buck.
Turpentine. Turpentine.
Value. We think about Disney bars.
I'll let you guys just. I'm gonna put this
Okay, yeah, put it over here.
here and just let them enjoy
Show the
view.
kids.
yeah.
Show the kids the view. There's saw Galaxy's Edge, right? Yeah.
Ah.
Orlando is the city of lights.
Orlando.
The city
I love
beautiful.
you. Oh, you can also see the Gaylord Palms. I didn't point that out.
Yep, you could do
Oh,
that.
you can see
You saw.
Celebration
You could see the
Hospital.
Omni Champions Gate.
Yeah, you can
You can
see
see
everything from up
Reunion. Here, would you like me to show them?
Yeah.
Show them
Let
the
me
world.
mask up.
You can see Gaylord Celebration Hospital.
Yep. I really hope this was I supposed to eat this?
Yeah, go ahead. If not, you did.
I'm so sorry.
All right.
I'm so sorry.
It's actually hard to look through the viewfinder and see this. Off in a distance, you can see the tall building there. That is Reunion Resort. So that's back towards Tampa, right off of I-4. Pan Plaza. pan past Blizzard Beach. Say that one time fast. And off in a distance there, I'm pretty sure, past the cell phone tower and everything, I'm pretty sure that is the Omni Champions Gate, which is surrounded by a couple pretty good golf courses. We come back over this way. Oh, sorry. We'll go this way. That is, I think that is an office building in Celebration, one of those Art Deco type of buildings. That could be Celebration Hospital. That might be Celebration Hospital. It's actually hard for me to see right now because it's a little dark. All right. There's Wide World of Sports. No, it's not the old movie theater. You wouldn't be able to see that from here, I don't think. There's Celebration Hospital, though. That is an office building. But there is Celebration Hospital just to the left here. That is Celebration Hospital. I'm reasonably certain. Sorry, I'm zoomed in a lot. It's hard to hold this too steady. Obviously, we have Galaxy's Edge here. I'll try to move slowly. Sorry. Galaxy's Edge, behind there, some hotels, and then you can see, let me look a little bit more this way. A little bit more this way. There you go, the Gaylord Palms with the big glass atrium. That's the Gaylord Palms. Obviously, we're going to get a really pretty close view of the Tower of Terror here. And so this rock and roller coaster. And Tower of Terror. Sorry for the focus. We're zoomed way in. So, well, as far as that phone can go anyway. Disney trees. There's the, I think the Marriott World Center has a big glare on it right now. If we look, there's the Marriott World Center off there in the distance. Oh, Lee's talking about how she'd like to be out here for a launch, SpaceX launch. I'm not sure if we can see east enough. I think we can. It's not a terrible... Yeah, let me back off that glare a little bit. And then over here, Pete already showed you this, but the sunset near the Forbidden Mountain.
Which one? It's the unthemed side of Everest.
The theme is fiscal responsibility, Pete.
Well, you see those big barn doors where the Yeti can get in and out every night.
Yeah, that's where he goes. His jet engine, he flies around. All right. So, Pete,
Yes.
you've taken them through the whole resort, right? They've seen pretty. Did you take them out to 3 bridges?
We did go over the bridge.
You went to Rick's?
We went to Rick's. We went to Rick's Cafe and Rick's Sports Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
We did it all.
Rick's, I used to say Rick's is a pretty good spot. Tom always said, "Oh, Rick's is terrible."
Oh, I like Rick's.
And I always said we actually enjoyed it. If you sit at the bar, I went there recently to eat and got a burger, and yeah, it was terrible. But most of my experiences at Rick's are positive.
Yeah, I've had
The Swan Dolphin, I can show you. I just have to walk over here. Here, I'll be right back. Someone asked to see the Swan and Dolphin. Well, they asked to see the dolphin specifically. That's a Swan on the right. Just past the Swan Reserve, which is the new hotel that's under construction. See, there's Swan Reserve. You probably already saw this, some of you. There's the Swan behind it. And then over here with the triangle on top, world famous dolphin. And then Spaceship Earth. There you go. And then the Grand Cypress is out there, I think. The Hyatt Regency. Some of the Disney Springs hotels. You were on Pete's Bluetooth? What did I miss? All right, let's go back over here a little bit. Oh, thank you.
It's the coolest thing ever.
A woman said fabulous, and I was like, she's talking about my legs? Is she watching the stream? She like the food or
She
the
just means you're fabulous.
The Cove. I think that's what it's
It
called.
used to be called the Cove. Now it's called the Swan Reserve. It was called.
No, it was called the Swan Reserve.
Then it was the Swan Reserve, and now it's the Cove. Is that right? I don't know.
I think it was the Reserve, and now it's the Cove.
It was originally the Cove because my old job, the drawings came across my desk.
Yeah.
More color in walking around just now, too, underneath.
Yeah, got a little color.
Insane to me.
Oh, you're good. Jordan wrote, this stream has felt like 5 hours since Pete did so much in so little time.
Yeah.
We did cover a lot of ground today, guys. I mean, we've just hit the 2 hour mark. We'll probably say goodbye soon. But yeah, it's only been 2 hours.
That was a lot.
We covered a lot of ground today.
You won't believe how much
You won't
spending 2 hours at Walt Disney World.
You won't believe the amount of resort hopping you could do on a live stream. Yeah, so for those who joined late, definitely watch. You're gonna want to watch this back. We did a very in detail look at AbracadaBar. We walked all around Disney's Boardwalk Resort. We took a little drive around property, ended up here at Coronado Springs. We did a full walking tour outside, and now we are upstairs on the 16th floor at the Dahlia Lounge. Eric, Lee, and Lauren are joining us. And just enjoying some delicious food and beverage. I'm mid croquette right now. I went with the tequila drink. What was it called? I don't know.
I'm a
Sangria Cosmo. Yeah, Sangria Teeny makers, or what do you got there? Blends.
This is the Cosmo. Peter had a tequila daisy.
Tequila Daisy, yes. So, an elegant tequila drink.
No Daisy.
Oh, yeah. Sticking with my duck family.
Movie quote? I don't know movies.
I don't know. Is Tequila Daisy a movie? I wouldn't know.
We're gonna make you watch a Tombstone.
Why is it called Dahlia? It's called Dahlia because, this is the Grand Destino Tower. Walt Disney and Salvador Dali made a short together, an animated short called Destino. So you have the Grand Destino Tower, and the main character or the heroine in that short was called Dahlia. So this is the Dahlia Lounge.
And the Black Dahlia.
And next door is the Toledo Steakhouse, and that is because Toledo in Spain in the 30s and 40s was kind of a place where avant-garde artists and musicians and everyone hung out.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Toledo was
Of course. I've been to Toledo, Ohio.
It's actually where Tony Ragu is from.
That's why he makes such authentic Italian food.
Yes, come see what the Magic Kingdom is calling Italian food. So Steven just dropped a fact in here, and I read this as well, that the Dolphin technically is the tallest hotel on Disney World property, standing over 200 feet, because everything at Disney is under 200 feet. So take, for instance, the Tower of Terror. Tower of Terror is 199.5 feet tall, because anything over 200 feet here in Florida, without special permission or anything like that, requires a red blinking light, and they didn't want to take away from the magic. You could see the red blinking lights everywhere else. So everything on Disney property is just below 200 feet. Even Everest is 199, and the castle's 195.
Space Brothers 198.
Yeah, Space Ship's 190. It's high 90s. But again, the Swan and Dolphin were not built by Disney. They were built by, at the time, I believe it was the Starwood Group, which is now, who knows, been sold to someone else, But so they did build it. However, there is no red blinking light, and that is a mystery. No one knows why. I've looked it up. I cannot find an answer. So they must have some special permission or something.
Does it have anything to do with the fact that it's a hotel instead of just a static structure?
I mean, other hotels that are over 200 feet have to have the light, so I'm not sure why. But that is the long-winded answer to your short question. Another story, I don't know how accurate this is. It was told to me by a Disney bus driver, so this is why I think it's accurate.
So obviously it's true.
So obviously it's true. But that these...
Hierarchy of truth.
Yeah, so take this...
Top is the Disney bus driver.
Yeah, take this... yeah, however you will. But that the Swan was supposed to be the Dolphin, and the Dolphin was supposed to be the Swan, is that the crane operator who was in charge of putting the Dolphins on top and the Swan on top of the hotels... we're putting them all on in one day. Cranes are very expensive. put them up, or maybe it was during 1 week. But anyway, they put them on top. They finish, they go to pack up, and someone realizes that the interiors, the swan was decorated to the dolphin, and the dolphin was decorated to the swan. So it was cheaper to switch the interior decorations than to bring a crane back and hoist.
I don't believe that.
That was told to me by a bus driver. So I don't know. Again, that is my source.
Bus driver once told me he was dropping me off in a safe neighborhood.
That is true. I did have a bus driver just once tell me the next bus will be here in 10, 15 minutes, and I sat there for an hour. So it is what it is.
Okay, Jeff's gonna sneak.
Well, this is delightful, but I think this is a great place to start to say our goodbyes. The sun sets here in beautiful Central Florida. I want to thank all you guys for watching. Again, if you haven't hit that like button, please, now is your last chance. Get it in there. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as that bell for the notifications so you don't miss any of our live streams or any of our fantastic programming. For instance, tonight is Tom versus Josh at 10 o'clock. Also, you have a Deep in the Plus on our sister channel. So when this stream ends, I want you to go over to WDWNT Entertainment. It is our other channel. So many amazing programs over there, including tonight you get to watch Deep in the Plus with Rob Whiteside and Patrick Hackett talking about Darby O'Gill and the Little People. So if you want to get in the mood for St. Patrick's Day, tonight at 9, that is what you want to go watch. And then switch back over here at 10 for Tom versus Josh. In your meantime, to kill time between now and 9, you can go over to carouselofproducts.com and go check out all of our official swag. And if you're not a WIGS member, you could also go to patreon.com/WDWNT. Learn all about the WIGS for as little as $2 a month. You get tons of bonuses. You get post shows like tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, Park Center. We do a post show every Wednesday. Thursday night at 9, we do WDW News Tonight, one of our flagship shows. Post show there as well. We are still in the heat of March Madness. It is March, starting a new category: ride, attraction, restaurant, land, backstories. You name it, we're doing best backstories at Disney, and we will narrow it down to a winner. Eric is on that panel as well, and I will be there on Thursday night as well, trying to bring some logic, some reason. Maybe with me and Eric both there, we can stop the craziness and the mayhem from happening. Yeah, Eric lost his voice. Apparently, he had started a conversation with Tom about theming at Country Bears and lost his voice over time. And that's it. So thank you so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate it. I love spending time with you guys every Tuesday. Hit that like button. And that's it. Siva Ko, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your week. And I'll see you Thursday night on News Tonight. Go check out the programs tonight. Check out Park Center on Wednesday. That's it. Go follow us on socials at WWNT. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat.
MySpace,
Friendster, Pinterest.
You're on top.
ICQ.
Yeah.
Top 8.
And go follow me too.
AOL chat.
I am your WDW guy on Twitter. I'm official Carney on Instagram and Adventures by Carney on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys had a good time. This has been a lot of fun. See you later. Bye. Say goodbye, everybody.